The Denver Nuggets are surprising everyone right now. In the first round of the playoffs this year, they were down 3-1 to the Utah Jazz, came back and won in Game 7. In the second round of the playoffs, they were down 3-1 to the Los Angeles Clippers, and guess what? They came back and won in Game 7. And oh boy, I'm telling everyone right now, we all thought it would be the Battle of Los Angeles in the Western Conference Finals. The Clippers versus the Lakers. But the Denver Nuggets, wow, this team is absolutely amazing and a team that just needs more recognition. The effort from Jamal Murray in Game 7, amazing. 40 points. Nikola Jokic, I'm pretty sure he got like 20 boards. And the coaching of Mike Malone to bring the Denver Nuggets back, being down at the half. Wow, the Denver Nuggets, they're really good. And I know a lot of us wanted a LeBron James versus Kawhi Leonard in the Western Conference Finals, but I'm telling you guys that the Denver Nuggets versus the Lakers will be as exciting and something we must all be excited for. The big man battle of Jokic versus Anthony Davis, that will be amazing. And also, we'll get a chance to see if playoff LeBron gets activated in this round. But definitely, if you're a big Clipper fan, the Denver Nuggets really pulled a big upset. You know, it was very shocking to me to see them actually win Game 7. But Kawhi Leonard and Paul George just wasn't there tonight. They went 10 and 40 combined in shooting. That's just horrible. And I'm telling you guys right now, to the Laker fans, be ready, because the Denver Nuggets are coming in hot. So in this video, we're going to be previewing this Western Conference Finals matchup, the Nuggets versus Lakers. I'm also going to be predicting who I believe will win this series and just give you my honest opinions and evaluations. I love making videos like this for you guys, and if you guys love this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it, and know that you guys want me to make more of these kind of videos. The best thing in my opinion about making prediction videos is that in the future, when I look at my prediction and see if I was right or wrong, it just makes us start another conversation, and that's just amazing, and that's what I love about making these kind of videos. But without wasting any more time, let's go straight into the Western Conference Finals preview. We're talking about the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, the biggest thing that I'm reminded of is that crazy buzzer beater that Kyle Kuzma got when the Lakers won on August 10th. Who would have thought that these two teams will be meeting once again in the Western Conference Finals? We're looking at the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets this season. They've met 4 times, and the Lakers won 3 out of those 4 games. On December 3rd, the Lakers won 105-96. On December 22nd, the Denver Nuggets won 128-104. And on February 12th, the Los Angeles Lakers won 120-116. And as I previously just mentioned, the Lakers won on August 10th, 124-121, off of Kyle Kuzma's buzzer beater. If you watch the games that the Los Angeles Lakers won against the Denver Nuggets, the games were pretty tight and were pretty close, and anybody could have taken it. What I'm trying to say is that the Western Conference Finals this year, it'll be a really good matchup. While the Los Angeles Lakers are first in the NBA at field goal percentage of 48%, the Denver Nuggets are right behind them. They're 4th in the NBA with 47.3%. This means that both teams take good shots on good efficiency and takes a lot of their shots inside the paint. When talking about inside the paint presence, both teams are great at that as they both go for those offensive boards. The Lakers are 6th in the NBA in offensive rebounding with 10.7, while the Denver Nuggets are 4th in the NBA with 10.8 a game. When looking at these two stat lines, the Denver Nuggets and the Lakers are almost equal and are equivalent to each other when it comes to effort inside the paint. When talking about the Denver Nuggets, I believe their biggest strengths comes from their ability to play through their star center of Nikola Jokic. That is a rare thing in the NBA right now. Most NBA teams usually run their plays through a point guard or a small forward, and Nikola Jokic is definitely a rare breed as he can definitely do all things on those offensive sets and rotations. If the Denver Nuggets wants to beat the Lakers in this Western Conference Finals, Jamal Murray is going to have to take another step forward like he did against the Los Angeles Clippers in Game 7. He's going to have to do exactly what he did in Game 7 every single game against the Lakers, because playing LeBron is a no joke. What I love about the Denver Nuggets is that they're coached really well by Mike Malone, and Mike Malone really uses his roster very well. He utilizes his multiple options when it comes to on-ball defending. He's got Torrey Craig, Gary Harris, Paul Millsap, and Jeremy Grant. He's got 4 players that could potentially guard LeBron in this series. And I believe in this series, we're going to see a lot of different players switching on LeBron to tire him out as much as possible and try to slow him down. I also believe the Denver Nuggets have to utilize Michael Porter Jr. more. He needs to step up as their third scoring option and be a focal point off the bench and bring a spark. Michael Porter Jr. has a similar role to Kyle Kuzma, and in this series, he's going to have to compete with Kyle Kuzma as who's the better third option. But now let's talk about the Los Angeles Lakers and what I believe their biggest strengths are. The biggest strengths that I believe the Lakers have over the Denver Nuggets is that they're just a better defensive team than the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers are 3rd in the NBA with defensive rating of 106.3, while the Denver Nuggets are 16th in the NBA with 111th. What the Lakers have that the Clippers didn't have is big men that can try to slow down Nikola Jokic. The Lakers have Dwight Howard. Even JaVale McGee could do some damage. And of course Anthony Davis there, who could play center and guard Nikola Jokic on multiple occasions. Overall, I do think Anthony Davis will overpower Nikola Jokic in this series because Anthony Davis is the defensive player of the year in my opinion, and Nikola Jokic definitely had it easy with Zubac and Harrell in the second round, but against AD, that's going to be a matchup nightmare. Of course, we're talking about the Lakers' biggest strength. They have LeBron James. The Lakers will only go as far as LeBron James takes them. If he wants to activate playoff LeBron and just put up 40-point triple-doubles, then the Denver Nuggets are in big trouble. But the Lakers are definitely going to need players like KCP to step up, Danny Green to, you know what, try to slow down Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has been very hot in this second round, and if he's going to carry that over to the Western Conference Finals, the Lakers are going to be in some deep trouble. Kyle Kuzma also has to step up, as I mentioned earlier, to be the third scoring option for the Lakers, to be a spark plug off the bench. He needs to play better than Michael Porter Jr., as both of their roles are similar for both rosters. They're basically the next option when their best players can't do it. Kyle Kuzma is going to have to use that buzzer beater energy he did on August 10th and bring it to this series, because the Denver Nuggets right now, they're just playing with their backs against the wall and just proving everybody wrong, and they're just hot right now. But overall, I believe this series will be a good series. Both teams are great matches for each other. I just believe the Lakers just have a little bit of the edge when it comes to defensive ratings. Which basically leads me to my prediction for this video and this preview. I'm predicting the Lakers will win this series, probably in Game 6. I believe the Nuggets will take 2 games against the Lakers, possibly win Game 1, as the Lakers have previously been losing Game 1s to the Trailblazers and the Houston Rockets. But you know the Lakers, they always come back, and just LeBron James and Anthony Davis are just the best duo and are in a way unstoppable. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video today on the prediction and preview of the Los Angeles Lakers against the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. I am super excited to see this matchup because whoever wins this matchup will go to the NBA Finals, and we're definitely going to enjoy a Nikola Jokic versus Anthony Davis big men matchup. But yeah guys, I want to make a video about the Los Angeles Clippers and how they failed in Game 7, so stay tuned for that. That video is definitely coming up, but other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll definitely see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!
I got angels flying all